Hey, we're back. We're reading The Science of Getting Rich Remixed by Misty Barron, read to you by the author. Chapter 13, Getting into the Right Business. Wattles said it plain. The faculties of your mind are your tools. A musician without talent won't succeed in music, but just having talent isn't enough either. Tools unused rust. Tools misused botch the work. But here's the liberating truth. Desire is proof of power. If you deeply, sincerely want to do something, the ability to do it lives inside you. Maybe raw, maybe undeveloped, but real. Desire is spirit whispering, this seed belongs to you. Wattles used the example of two craftsmen giving the same tools. One produces masterful furniture, the other shoddy tables. The tools aren't the problem. It's how you use them. Likewise, every human being has spiritual and mental faculties, imagination, will, faith, perception. In one person, they're rusty. In another, they're sharpened by practice. But the tools exist in all of us. And here's where the 21st century throws gasoline on Wattles' spark. We now have more access to tools, skills, and training than any human generation in history. With a free YouTube account, you can learn guitar, coding, carpentry, watercolor, investing, or prompt engineering. With a single smartphone, you can film, edit, and broadcast to millions. Colleges once hoarded knowledge behind ivory walls. Now most of what they sold for $200,000 is a Google search away. Which means this, there is no excuse for stagnation. If you don't know your bliss, dabble. Try something. Explore. Scratch an itch of curiosity until one spark catches fire. This is not wasting time. It's the divine laboratory. The Creator made you curious for a reason. And here's the secret hidden in plain sight. Dabbling doesn't just reveal passions, it reveals adjacent possibles. The next right skills or connections you couldn't have predicted until you took the first step. But let's expand this even further. Failure itself is part of the laboratory. Every wrong turn is still a clue. Every misstep a test tube bubbling with information. When you fail, it isn't spirit slamming a door. It's spirit redirecting. God never says no. The answer is always yes, not yet, or I have something better. When you hold that truth, even detours become fuel. You begin to see that nothing is wasted, that every attempt refines your tools, strengthens your faith, and shapes your destiny. For me, my bliss started with travel, service, leadership, and learning. That's it. I didn't know it would turn into a career. But the universe rewarded my desire by arranging the details. Opportunities in luxury resorts, clients across the world, a business that pays me to move, explore, and serve. My job now is proof that following the threads of desire builds the rope of destiny. But let's get real. Sometimes you feel you're in the wrong business. Wattles insists this is not a signal to panic or quit in a hurry. Never act from desperation. Hurrying is competition thinking in disguise. It says, if I don't bolt now, I'll miss my chance. Faith says, my chance is already mine. If this door closes, Spirit will open another. If you're in a place that feels limiting, the certain way isn't to despise it or abandon it in envy. It's to fill it fully, to bring all you've got, until the next step presents itself. Spirit wastes nothing, not even detours. This is why Wattles hammers on gratitude. Gratitude keeps you aligned with the all-mind, the infinite intelligence that knows all there is to know, and through which all right opportunities come. The advancing person isn't the one who chases every shiny option. It's the one who steadies their will, focuses their faculties, and trusts the right business to unfold as they grow. And here's the truth too many ignore. The advancing person is magnetic. not because of a resume or a LinkedIn headline or a pitch deck. People sense growth potential. Employers, clients, even strangers feel your energy. When you're aligned with desire and acting with excellence, you don't need to beg for opportunity. It finds you. Wisdom across traditions. The Bible tells the parable of the talents. Servants given resources were judged not by how much they started with, but by whether they used what they had. The diligent multiplied their gifts and were rewarded with more. The fearful buried their coin and lost it. Buddhism reminds us that your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Both traditions point the same way. Use what is in your hands now, and it will multiply. Modern proof. Marquez Brownlee, MK, BHD. He began as a teenager filming tech reviews on a webcam in his bedroom. No investors, no studio, just raw curiosity about gadgets and persistence. Today, he's one of the most respected tech reviewers on earth, interviewing Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Barack Obama. Dabbling in his passion led to mastery and a global platform. Emma Chamberlain, a teenager with no industry connections, she uploaded quirky, unpolished YouTube vlogs from her bedroom. Her authenticity and consistency turned her into one of the biggest influencers of her generation, leading to fashion campaigns, a coffee empire, and a podcast with millions of listeners. She turned playful exploration into impact and wealth by acting in a certain way. Both stories echo Waddle's. Opportunity isn't about being born in the right place with the right network. It's about following the spark of desire, using the tools you already have, and acting with steady faith until the world can't help but open. So whether you are hammering furniture, teaching a night class, editing a YouTube video, or troubleshooting hotel Wi-Fi, the law doesn't change. Tools plus desire plus faith-filled action equal increase. Not sometimes, every time. What to do next? Curiosity Lab. Pick one skill or subject you've been curious about. Give it 30 days of playful exploration using free tools. YouTube, Coursera, ChatGPT, local workshops. Notice if it sparks joy or fades. Micro-create. Don't just study. Create something small. Write one blog post, record one video, design one sketch, code one app feature. Creation, no matter how tiny, tells the universe you're serious. Tell your better story. Write a one-paragraph advancing version of your work. The way I reframed Wi-Fi installation as connecting thousands of people to joy. Let it reshape how you see your current role. Spark query. Why is it that every time I follow my curiosity with faith and gratitude, the right opportunities and skills open effortlessly before me? Thanks for hanging out with me. See you next week for the next chapter of The Science of Getting Rich Remixed by Misty Barron, available on Amazon. Hey, if you like this chapter, would you please like, subscribe, share with all your friends? They need to know how to get rich too. Sharing is caring.